Hey guys, this is Dark Flames aka Sinister Flames, and time to make a new video. Beta has started finally, so it's really exciting. You guys want to get started now. You want to go over to this video, register. Alright, you want to start out by putting a username, make sure it is valid. Otherwise, you will be banned immediately. Not valid, sorry, make sure it is not vulgar, or you will be banned immediately. Password, put whatever you like, just make sure you can remember it. And of course, always put a valid email in case you forget your password, you got hacked because you accidentally gave someone your password and they changed it. Just in case something goes wrong, make sure you put a valid email. It's always the better thing to do. Now we have our trainer sprites. We have 46 to choose from, and all of them are really unique and different in their own way, as you can see. And we're getting even more, so it's really cool. And your starting monster, these guys are really cool. Each of them have their own really cool evolutions, all different and unique in their own way. I'll just go with this guy. Terms and conditions, you want to read that, you want to press on the highlighted words, you want to start reading it, you want to read our liability and privacy policies and everything. If you read in English, you want to stop here. If you're in Turkish, you want to continue here. Now let's head back. And all said and done, you want to check this box, accept, and complete your registration. Now I'm going to log in on my account. Alright. Alright, over here in the Central Plains, this is where you'll start out. As you can see, there's several other players. You want to hover over their little sprites and you'll see their names. You want to PvP battle them and so on. Here's your character. If you go over him, he'll say your character. Now you want to head straight east. Let's go to our first town. You can move by these arrows. You can click on them, of course. Or you can use the shortcuts, which is the up arrow key, right arrow key, down arrow key, and of course left arrow key. And there's of course the letter shortcuts, which is W, D, S, and A. I'm going to go. Of course, you could change the amount of steps you take as well. If you go from 1, you can do 2 steps at a time. And you could do whatever. Let's just go to 1 for now. Alright. Now you want to keep heading straight east and you'll get into Palladium Town. As you can see, we have pretty cool graphics for this game. And of course, they're only going to be getting better as our admin Sufurkan adds some more details into it and of course put some more money into it. Now you want to keep heading east as you enter this place, which is Palladium Town. As you see here, location, you have your coordinate number. Let's keep going. Alright, well over here is our Monster Center. As you can see, the Monster Center is kind of like equivalent of a Pokemon Center, but different at the same time because of course it's a PC game. Now you want to go into it. Now here, you'll heal your monsters by pressing this big blue thing here. Little animation will pop up saying it's healing. When it's done, it'll tell you. See, all monsters in your team has been healed. Now, if you ever buy a monster or are traded a monster, or let's say you had a full party and you caught a monster, it will be here in the center in any place. Once you enter it, you want to set team monsters, and you'll find it right here. See, I want to remove from team this guy, add this guy. Remove this guy and add this guy, that's how it would work out. Simply add team or remove from team. It's pretty simple. Alright, the next place I want to show you is our monster market. You'll see that by going up northwest. It's the northwest corner of this town. Each town has their centers and markets in different places. Of course, you can't have them all in the same place. That'd be kind of weird. Alright, so here's our monster market. All of them look the same though. They'll have that shop right here, green roof. You'll be able to tell which one's a shop, so you see it. Alright, well as you enter, you'll see the screen here. You can buy items from the shop, sell items shop, buy item bazaar, sell item bazaar, buy monster bazaar, sell monster bazaar, put monsters on trade, show offers to my trade monster, search monsters on trade, and show my trade offers. First I'll show you the buy item shop. Over here, it's pretty much just computer-based prices. It's the game, and no one is receiving your money as you buy things. Say I want to buy accuracy drug. I want to put 1 and simply just buy by clicking that here, and it'll be added over here to your bag. You could of course filter by the different types of items you want. We have our monster boxes, battle items, health items, transformation items, MT moves, and AI moves. MTs is pretty much the equivalent of TMs, and AI moves is the equivalent of HMs. I'll be showing you guys all about these later. And we have our monster boxes. Each of them are pretty unique. We have, for example, a dragon box. It's a special monster catching box. If box is thrown at a monster type, which is a dragon, its catch rate is 3.5. Otherwise, it's 0.25. Our best thing, if you want to head to the last page, would be the ultimate box, which is the equivalent of master box. Never fails, no matter what, you get the monster. Ultra box, self-explanatory, pretty much the ultra ball. Alright, now then, let's head back to the market. Over here we have our little unique thing, which is Buy Monster Bazaar. Oh no, of course we have our Buy Item Bazaar. This is where other players will sell items, either for cheaper or for more. You know, not many people use it. Mostly just buy items from the shop. Now here's our bazaar. This is a pretty unique thing we have here. You could buy monsters from other players. They put it up for a certain price. You see who's selling it, their name, for how much, its moves. You can see its details by pressing show detailed. See everything about it. See who's its owner, its identity number, its monster ID, all that stuff. Its stats, self-explanatory, its training points, its TPs, which is the equivalent of EVs, sorry. They're gained as you kill certain monsters in battle or catch. Each monster gives a different type of TPs. They kind of help your stats increase them. And UVs over here, these are the equivalent of IVs. These never change at all, unless of course later on we may add a thing where you can donate to max out your UVs. And I think the max may be 50 or 45, I'm not really sure. And over here, these kind of boost your stats as you level up. They cannot be changed as you catch a monster, they'll just be like that. It's kind of based on luck, pretty much. Over here you'll see its moves and its their MPs, which is pretty much the amount of times you could use the move. Here you'll see its nature. We have a pretty unique nature type thing. You could check them out on the forum, of course. Its unique power type, monster, where it is, which is at the market, what box was used to catch it, which is a plain monster box, and it is not holding an item, and of course its gender. Now, this thing is pretty much used to get the perfect monster you want. You want how many TPs it has, how many UVs, of course, what kind of player, only ranked players or donators, etc. It's filtered by level, by price, by gender, by nature, by class, by catchable status. I mean, there's just everything, and you'll eventually get that perfect monster that you're looking for. Let's head back to the market. Now, of course, we have the search monsters trade. This is pretty unique as well. Kind of like an auction house, I guess you can say. Let's say this guy, Lala0629. She's putting this monster on trade, and I want to offer. Say I want to offer my Haludel, and I add this to the offer list, and then I want to add gold. Now, this is not immediately given to you, like if you want to buy a monster. It'll be put there, and you have to wait for Lala to get on and accept this offer, or maybe accept another person's offer. Like, several people can offer for the same monster, and eventually the best offer will get the monster. It's kind of like an auction house, except the owner gets to choose which one. It's not like, oh well, it's whoever. And over here we have our, let's show you guys how to sell monsters, of course. Say I want to sell this Sluchu for 20,000. Simply put 20,000, put it on sale. But then I changed my mind because I want to keep it, or maybe I just want to update its price. Let's say I want to sell it to 25,000. Update price, simply doing that. Now it is up for 24,000. Sorry. And let's say I change my mind. I don't want it to be on sale anymore. Just press the green, remove it from sale. Say I want to put it on trade. Just put it on trade simply by pressing that. Now this monster is on trade. But no, I don't want it on trade anymore. Just remove from trade. Alright, well now let's head back to the game page, sorry. Pressing that button. I'm going to show you guys these buttons now. Of course, we have the home page button, which will take you to the home page, where we were earlier. Game page, it's the game. Players, over here you'll see our top trainers. We have Utku, Skywalker, Alp Samos, Edge Leon, all kinds of players. Goes up down to 100, our top 100 players. These guys are pretty crazy, you know, they got a lot of insane monsters. See their average level, their legendary monster count, their different monster count, I mean, just everything. Alright, the next thing is online players. Over here you'll see who's online. Let's say you want to see if your friend's online. You go over here and see, the different online players. You see I have several people online right now. Registered users is at 288,812. This is constantly updated every 60 minutes. Online players right now is at 127. You can search a player. Like, let's say I want to search my friend Day Day. Find user. I found him. Alright, well, you're on this thing, and here's his little avatar. And of course, you can see he's a chat mod. It's pretty unique. I'll explain that later. They kind of pretty much keep the chat in order. I'll go into more depth later. You'll see his ancient gems. These aren't available yet. They're like the gym badges. We're kind of waiting on the NPCs to be available before that. See his username, his trainer rank, his total points, battle win count, win rank, loss count, his own gold amount, his monster count rank, everything about him. He has legendary monster rank. You just want to see all his monsters. You want to press this here. Here you'll see all the monsters that he has right now. And let's say you want to go into more depth of them. You'll always show detailed. And over here you'll see all the details of his monster. As you see, it was given as a reward, its nature, its gender, everything about it. It's pretty cool. Our next thing is our profile. Now this is where you'll see yours. My ranks, my values. Here's my profile. I'm a super CM, which is kind of the same as a CM, but it's just a higher title. And you can see all of my ranks, my stuff, see my monsters, when I last visited, update my rank, show all my monsters, as you can see. Next thing is my items. These are the items I've bought from the market. You could filter what items by monster boxes, held item, main item. There's all kinds of things you could filter by. You can of course search it. As you increase your bag and you have more and more items, it's going to be harder to find certain items. Alright, my team. This is kind of like a little team manager thing, is the way I see it. Let's say my monster has gotten to the level where it can transform. And simply go over here to transform monster and it will evolve. It's not the required level yet, it's at 25. So I got one more level to go. I can see its details. Let's say you had a held item and I want to remove that. I'd have to remove held item. Let's say I don't want this monster anymore. It'd be as easy as release monster to nature and just press OK. Next thing is the control panel. This is kind of your way of, I guess you can say, making your account your own. If you want to change your password, email, change your sprite, your language, put a little avatar so you can see my avatar. It's a little animated there. You get the link from Image Shack or Photo Bucket or anything. And when all is said and done, you want to update settings. And of course, if you don't want an image from Photo Bucket or something, you could choose from our several avatars that we have. There's pretty much a lot of pretty cool and unique avatars. Alright. Now then, next thing you want to do is just head over to the message box. This is a pretty cool thing. It's your way of privately talking to other players. You can see our new messages. Over here, let's say I want to talk to Day Day. Title, hey. What's up, dude? You're on a video. And you would simply press send. This will pop up and you can go to your sent items. Say I sent it to him, he hasn't read it yet. And let's head over to our inbox again. Now let's say a guy's harassing you in the inbox and you're just tired of him. You could simply put his name here. Like, let's say I want to put Meta X in here. Block him. Alright, but now, me and him are really cool and I want to remove him from my block. I'd go over his name and remove block. See, now he's no longer on my block list. Alright, and the next thing is our block players. Like, this is if you blocked someone in the chat and you're just sick of this person. Well, you'd simply just put reset blocked users list and you'd reset that. Well, alright guys, I have to stop here. Continue this in part 2. Make sure you watch it.